I stopped looking for love and found myself. This is a story inspired by many messages I received from you. Different lives, different experiences, but the same feeling. The feeling of being tired of looking for love. She told me she spent years believing that happiness would arrive with the right person, that once she found love, everything else would fall into place. So she dated. She tried. She gave chances. She stayed longer than she should have, because she was afraid of being alone. Over time, love began to feel exhausting. Not exciting, not hopeful, just heavy. She felt like she was constantly adjusting herself to fit into someone else's life. And slowly, she forgot what she wanted. One day, she reached a point of silence. No heartbreak, no drama, just a deep tiredness. And she realized she needed a break, not from dating, but from needing to be chosen. She decided to stop searching. No dating apps, no waiting for messages, no hoping someone would appear. And for the first time in years, she sat alone with herself. At first it felt uncomfortable. The quiet was loud. She noticed how often she reached for her phone, how often she distracted herself, and how rarely she listened to her own thoughts. Slowly, something shifted. She began to enjoy mornings without rushing, evenings without expectations, weekends that belonged only to her. She started doing things simply because she wanted to, not to impress anyone. She focused on her health, eating better, moving her body, resting without guilt, and she noticed how her energy changed, how her confidence grew quietly. She invested in her dreams, her work, her creativity. She made money for herself, saved for herself, planned for herself, and that independence felt powerful. She traveled alone, sat in cafes alone, watched sunsets alone, and instead of feeling lonely, she felt present. She learned that solitude is not emptiness, it is space. One thing she shared with me stayed in my heart. She said learning to love herself was harder than loving someone else, because there was no distraction, no escape, just honesty. Over time, she stopped craving validation, stopped comparing her life to others, stopped feeling behind. She realized life does not follow one timeline, and love does not have to be the center of everything. Today, she is not close to love. She is just not chasing it. She believes if love comes again, it should add to her life, not become it. She said choosing yourself does not mean you failed at love. It means you finally listened to yourself. And that kind of love lasts longer than any relationship. If you are listening to this and feeling tired, tired of dating, tired of waiting, tired of hoping, please know, there is nothing wrong with you. Taking a break is not giving up. It is coming home. This was a story inspired by many of you. A reminder that sometimes the most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. I'm Lucy, and this is Unsaid Love.